Hey guys, welcome to another episode of High
High cognition.
Cognition.
Episode 4, some would say.
Yeah, it's your bitch Dakota.
And Sam.
Hell yeah.
Relationships.
Today's episode is about lay ships. Platonic,
Gay.
romantic,
Gay.
yeah, gay.
Maybe.
Some might say faggot.
I don't know what that means.
I don't either.
What did you say?
I don't want to say. I said faggot, but
Oh, I thought you
faggot.
said
Faggot.
feggled. I thought you said feggled. And I'm like,
Faggot.
I don't know what that means. Like, I'm so sorry. I ruined that.
You should be.
Thank you. Wait, now I
You
start this
start
turn.
this episode.
Because I have so many relationship problems. You don't even
Mood.
know. So much so that they don't exist. The relationships. Okay. So, this is called Fiance Used My Childhood Trauma to Win a Video Game.
Okay.
From the True Off My Chest subreddit.
Okay.
Trigger warning. Sexual assault. I, 31M, have been engaged to my fiance, 29F, Emily, for the past 3 months together for 2 years. Sorry, that freaking cat. She has been the only relationship where I felt safe enough to open up and discuss my past trauma. Many nights I've cried into her arms, and she's been there to comfort me. She goes to therapy with me and has been a rock in our relationship. I have been getting much better, and I have since opened up about it and have been living a better and more liberating life past 2 years until last Saturday. By the way, I hope it's couples therapy he means. Because if it's single therapy,
And
do
she's
not have
going with them? Yeah.
anyone, let alone someone
Nah.
that you're dating, come with you, please. It's not going
Nah.
to be healthy. And if that is the case, then I'm also side eyeing that therapist.
Yeah. For real.
My handsome boy. I'm talking to Dakota.
Oh, you're so cute.
Oh my god, you're so sweet. Anyways, Emily is ultra competitive, not just in sports, but in life. She will do whatever it takes to win and be number one. She has lost friendships, family relationships, jobs,
Whoa.
and money. She understands this and is trying to get better by going to therapy, stating she doesn't know why she's like this. Okay, then I'm gonna assume they're going separately.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have so idea what? Even her parents have some idea because I think that's what they meant. Because they were not have no idea.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Even her parents have no idea because they were not athletes and have never been pushed her to be number one.
He was number one.
And her siblings are confused as to when this all started.
Oh.
Hey, you know what? Sometimes just growing up with siblings, I guess, does it to you.
Yeah.
I was a former college athlete, and yes, I am competitive, but not so much anymore. And recently, my friend group has become a monthly game night. I was on a 4-month win streak. We played board games, old video games, painting, basketball, and even football. That sounds so fun.
Yeah, it does.
Oh my god. And it was all in good fun. But Emily last month was so angry she did not win. She walked home and did not want to talk to me for at least 2 days.
That's an ick.
Silent treatment's never good, especially like I don't understand why this is what makes you go like, yeah, I'm giving him the silent treatment.
No, literally. And also, being such a poor loser that whenever you don't win, you have to storm off.
Me when I was 7, like
That's
playing Uno and I didn't
literally
understand what I was doing.
that's literally like Stan Smith on American
Oh
Dad.
my god, you are actually correct. Like you are a cartoon character at that point. Anyways, but before we left for game night, I asked her to please have fun, as it does not matter who wins. She promised she would try.
Oh my god.
Okay, but don't take her. Like she would try. As game nights came to an end, as game night came to an end, Emily and I were tied with one more event. Rules are if it is man versus woman, the lady chooses a final game. She selected N64 Mario Kart. I am king of that game. I never lose.
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
great.
This
What
is
a
gonna be bad, but hell
yeah.
yeah.
I asked her if she was really wanting to do that, and she called me a chicken and was big talking that she would beat me at my own game.
Oh, so now you have
Oh,
to.
honey, I should have backed off, but I
No,
caved,
no, yeah.
and we raced. Now, common knowledge is let her win, and trust me,
Nah,
no,
nah.
she needs to grow the fuck up. You
Yeah.
can't be in a healthy relationship where you're giving her whatever she wants,
No.
just to avoid a fight. Like, oh my god. Um, and trust me, I thought about it, but she gets really angry if she thinks you let her win. Her attitude is even worse then.
Ugh.
As we started racing, it was a tight race. She kept hitting the banana peels, but she kept catching up. The last lap, she started trying to distract me by saying, "He snores when he sleeps." Basic middle school insults. Okay. Then she tried bumping me to distract me, but I was locked in focus. I responded back, "At least I don't keep hitting the bananas, love." Very simple and fun.
Yeah.
We were in the final leg of the race, and that's when she snapped, "Oh,
Oh no.
at least I didn't get sexually assaulted by my own family."
Are you fucking
I don't know
kidding
if there's a
me?
worse thing you can say. Um, I froze up and dropped the controller, and she passed me and won. She was jumping up and down with joy, was screaming and dancing that she finally won. From what my friends told me later, that she kept that up for a good while until she saw my face, and that's when she stopped. My friends were in complete shock, asking me if that was true. I
Oh my
couldn't
god,
s-
they didn't know! Oh
No.
my
She
god!
is the only person he'd ever told. Um and asking me if it was true. I could not speak, I couldn't breathe, and was fighting back all the inner demons I had swirling in my head.
Oh.
I simply got up, wished him a good night, and started walking. I didn't even know where I was walking to. Yeah, that will fuck
Oh.
you up.
Yeah.
I Emily tried calling and texting me and asking where I was, begging for me to call and come home. She kept saying she was sorry and just wanted to win. And I don't know why I did that, is what she said.
Fuck her.
I simply needed space and told her to please stop calling me. I don't know what to do. I love this girl and trusted her, but she used that trust to
Yeah.
win a fucking video
You
game.
gotta break up with her.
My friends are asking me about my past and won't leave me alone. They shouldn't be doing that.
No.
Um, I guess all I'm asking is there some way back from this, or is
Nope.
this the end?
Yep.
This is the end, honey.
It's the end.
Update. Hey y'all, I want to thank everyone and for the support. And reflect on the past few months with Emily and finally see the red flags I ignored or didn't press hard enough.
Thank God.
First of all, I wanted to get this off my chest. From all ages, he doesn't need to, but if it's for his own sake, then he
Yeah.
can. Um, from ages 11 to 13, I was sexually assaulted by my aunt. She would come over to babysit
Mm.
me and we would do the deeds and have me do stuff to her. She would threaten me if I ever spoke out, and I try to tell
Mm.
my parents if she cannot uh or I think they meant ask. I tried to ask my parents if she wouldn't babysit, but my parent or mother told me that she absolutely loves you and wants to spend time with you since she can't have children. Yikes, skis.
Ugh.
Also, thank God she can't have children.
That's exactly what I
Oh my
was thinking.
God.
Yeah.
Um, if it wasn't for my dad forgetting his wallet one night, I don't believe she would have ever been caught. That is crazy.
Whoa.
My mom went mental and didn't believe any of it, and went on the campaign tour around town saying that she's 100% innocent and I'm just confused.
What?
My dad went into the bottle and tried to enter the shadow realm because he couldn't forgive him. Oh, so he tried to kill himself.
Oh.
For missing the signs. My mom then threatened me to make an announcement that her sister is not a predator and then attacked me.
Are you
And then
fucking kidding me?
my dad divorced my mom, and then she and my aunt moved elsewhere. All these years later, she still truly believes her sister didn't do it.
She's a pedophile.
Yes, literally. My dad and I are okay, but he doesn't want to be around me much because he has so much guilt.
Oh.
That's just fucking sucks for everybody.
Yeah.
Um, I met with my friends and told them the story, and they all apologized and promised to help protect me in the future with relationships. Okay, thank God.
Yeah,
I mean, I hate
good.
that they were pressuring him, but
I know.
um, they told me what happened after the event. Emily was trying to defend herself by claiming, "I did not mean to say that. He took it the wrong way.
The
I needed to win this. I love him and I didn't mean it."
Yeah, you did.
Oh my god.
And no, you don't. You don't love him.
Yeah, literally. She has been calling all of them and asking for them to forgive her and help her win him back,
That's disgusting.
and that she will do whatever it takes to and to help her and wants anyone to help her with her condition. I don't what is it? I don't understand what that means.
Mental illness? You're mentally
Like
ill?
literally.
Yeah. But
Um,
I also just think you're a horrible person.
no, literally. Meeting today with Emily.
And also to say those two things aren't synonymous with each
No,
other.
yes.
Two can be true at the same time, but I'm not saying it's
No,
synonymous.
exactly. I think you're good though. Or are you?
She's inferring that I'm mentally ill, and I am. But so is she.
You don't know that.
Who isn't in today's world? TBH.
Cats. They are though. My cat has
Yeah.
OCD too. He got
OCD,
it from
OCD,
me.
OCD.
My handsome. Anyways, um, meeting today with Emily. My friends invited her over and would sit in the other room while we talked. Emily was unhinged and came flying into the house trying to hug me,
Ew.
but my friends held her back and told her to just sit. I asked her why she said what she said. Emily said, "I don't know. I just wanted to win so badly." I followed up with asking why she needed to win this one. Emily said, "Because it's your best game and I needed to win." I am once again asked why and what's the importance of winning. And she said, "I don't know. I just needed to win." Okay. She kept repeating the same line over and over and over. So I asked if she planned on using my trauma against me and if that's why she chose Mario Kart. I'd never seen someone go white so fast. Um, Emily just looked at me and put her hands in her face and blurted out, "I can't stand not winning, and I knew you would get distracted and I would win and finally feel great because these past 4 months I've been so depressed from feeling like a loser, and I knew I could win with this plan." I was in shock and couldn't believe she had said that. I realized that some of the commenters were right when they said she had this planned. I'm still trying to gain control of my thoughts on this one. I was in disbelief she had this plan, and Emily responded. So sorry, they like worded this really weird in parts.
No, it's okay.
Um. Oh, and I asked once again, "You had this plan," and then she said, "Yes, I didn't think about what would happen afterwards, and when I saw your face, I knew I messed up." I mean, you thought about it enough to plan it.
Yeah.
Um, "Please, I wanna get help and I'll do anything. Don't end this." And I asked if this was another competition in her head to win me back.
Mm-hmm.
Which smart thinking, by the way. And she said, "No. I mean, in a way, yes, but not like that."
Oh my god.
So if you win me back, you'll feel better that you won. I told her that I can't trust her anymore because what if we had kids? Will you see them as competition?
Yeah.
If your friends are being flirted with, will you try and get more attention for the win? What if I'm simply doing something and you blurt that out again to try and win?
Mm-hmm.
She had to be escorted out by my friends and was told by one of them that I should get a restraining order because of her mental of losing you. I don't That's kind of a weird way to word that. May break her mind. They worded this so weird, sorry. And do whatever it takes to win me back. So thanks again for everyone for your comments. I'm trying to get help and take a break from dating. Yeah, that's a good
Yeah,
idea.
that is a really good idea. That
What a crazy person.
awful.
Oh my god. Oh my god. That is
Yeah.
actually batshit. I never heard anyone do something like that. I mean, kind of. I
That's
kind of have actually.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. Um that's really fucked up though. I'm glad your friends were there to help you.
Literally.
Um Pro tip for anyone listening, don't bombard your friends when
Oh my
trauma
god.
gets becomes known to you and it wasn't their own doing.
And you know
You
what?
say, "Hey, I'm here for you if you ever wanna talk about it." That's
Because
it.
it's really
Let them
none of
know
your
you're there for yeah.
business.
They'll come to you when they're
If
ready.
they're ready. It may never come, that's okay. That's hard for someone to say to themselves, literally, like, can't imagine saying it to another
Yeah.
person.
And I know morbid curiosity of wanting to know the details,
Yeah.
but if it's, like, really stuck in your head to the point where you think you need to know every detail,
Then
maybe
honey, go
maybe
to
just
therapy.
reflect a little bit. Think about
Yeah.
why, because you don't need
Maybe your
to.
life's boring and you just want some drama. In that case,
Go to
watch some Hell's
Wattpad.
Kitchen. Oh my
That
god, even better.
too. Yeah. Um, I hope you're doing better, OP. Not that I think you're listening to this off chance,
I
but
hope you're doing better. We know you're watching and listening.
always watching.
They might even be dead. I shouldn't say that.
Whoa, knock on wood. Okay. Oh, my story. I'm gonna start with this one in honor of um Pride Month.
Is it gay?
It's gay. Gay.
Yay.
Hold on, I need to find it again. I just had it. Okay. This is from Two Hot Takes. What?
No, I
Oh, sorry. I was like, what are
no,
you
I
doing?
was just I just happened to be looking
No,
over there.
okay.
Sorry.
This is from Two Hot Takes. Am I the asshole for wearing my packer to my boyfriend's friend's house after he told me not to?
That's the the fake penis, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
For context, I am a trans man, 23, and my boyfriend is a cis man, 25. We have been together for 3 years. I have been out as a trans man for our entire relationship. My boyfriend and I are in a D&D group with some of his friends from
Oh,
school.
I'm jealous.
Right, same. We have been playing D&D with these guys for about a year now. As far as I'm aware, his friends don't know I'm trans. I recently got a packer to help with some of my dysphoria and body issues, and it has been a huge boost to my confidence.
Hell yeah.
I just feel more like myself in a way I've never experienced before.
That's awesome.
Yeah. My boyfriend has noticed this and said he's glad I'm finding things to help me feel more comfortable. Before this, he has never asked me to not wear it around him or when we are going out, and we have never used it while being intimate. It is purely for helping with my body dysmorphia. We were getting ready for a D&D session, and when he saw me changing my pants but not taking the packer off, he said, "Are you really wearing that tonight? It's just the guys." I told him,
Well, it's
"Yeah,
for himself.
literally." I told him, "Yeah, I just feel better with it on." And I made a comment along the lines of, "Not like they'll notice unless they're staring at my crotch anyways." He
Literally.
asked, "So there is a chance they'd notice a difference?" "Yeah, don't wear that."
What? No. Oh my
Yeah, fuck
god. Oh
him.
my god. I have so much to say about this guy.
I guess if I'm remembering correctly, because I think I read this over quickly, this ends badly. I mean, good in the end, but this guy is awful.
Oh, I wholeheartedly believe that.
I got a bit annoyed in my tone and asked him why it matters. He said it just feels unnecessary and that I don't need to be drawing attention to myself like that. Okay, fuck you, bro. That's not. Even if
Bro,
he was, whatever, but
there is a
no.
real trend of cis people dating trans people and then being upset that they're trans. And I'm
Literally.
like, bro, what the fuck?
Thank you.
Dang.
He compared it to a girl wearing a bunch of makeup to go hang out with her boyfriend's friends. Why would I need to impress them like that if I'm not trying to
No.
sleep with
Okay,
them?
that's another thing. Well, would you stop your girlfriend from wearing makeup?
It seems like he would.
Yeah. What? So many red flags. I'm sorry, Kat. What?
But what?
No, that was it.
Okay. He
Sorry, I didn't. I sounded annoyed, but it was that.
his claws are really sharp, be
Oh
careful.
no, Grady's is bad.
He tried to backtrack immediately, but I was so shocked and upset. He never acted like this before or made comments about women like that in front of
I
me.
can almost guarantee it has been
His
eating
mask is
at
slipping.
him.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is where I really lost my cool. I asked him what the fuck he means by that, and that the last group of people I would be trying to impress are his douche bro Discord mod loser ass friends. Okay, that's a sick ass
That
burn.
was good. I like that.
I immediately knew I went too far by attacking their appearances. They're all nice people,
Oh,
and I am usually not the kind of person to make comments like that, but I was so
no, make
angry.
that point.
Girl, yeah. Yeah, no, that was straight fire. He was saying, "You know what I mean," and "I'm sorry, I just don't think it's a good idea." "Did anyone ask you, bitch?" "No."
No.
I asked him again, "What exactly do you mean?" and said, "I can't believe you're implying that this has some sort of sexual element. It has nothing to do with me wanting to sleep with anybody, especially your ugly ass friends."
Yes.
Yes, queen. Get it. Get
Yes.
it. He said the makeup comparison again and told me to leave his friends out of it. I yelled at him, "You're the one who brought them into this by saying I'm trying to sleep with them." He yelled back, but I kind of stormed outside at this point. I smoked and he left me be. This is when I decided I was gonna wear it anyways.
Yes.
I went inside, genuinely apologized to him for yelling and for the insults because I did feel bad about that. And then I lied. I told him that I wouldn't wear it. I said I'd be ready to leave in a few minutes, go wait in the car. I finished getting ready with the packer on and got in the car. He didn't even notice I had it on.
Yeah, which
Also,
says everything,
you
by the
didn't
way.
not need to apologize to him. I mean,
No,
I get it,
never.
like, because you don't want to yell whatever, but ugh.
No, and, like, I get it,
Yeah.
yeah, but
We acted like nothing happened, and I'm sure he didn't apologize either.
no, there's no way.
No. We acted like nothing happened. Played D&D, he had about 4 beers, I drove, and I even had a nice one-on-one comment or sorry, a nice one-on-one moment with one of his buddies where we connected about a mutual interest in the garage while smoking. It was great, and I legit had a good time. When we got home
That sounds
about
like a vibe.
yeah. When we got home about 5 hours why did I say it like
Lit.
that?
I know you weren't talking.
When we got home about 5 hours later, it was pretty late, so we got changed for bed. I was ready for the big reveal, for him to maybe laugh and say I was right or apologize even. But when he saw my packer, he freaked the fuck
Oh my
out.
god, of
I'm
course.
talking screaming, throwing clothes and random things from his bedside table at me, threatening to dump my clothes and whatever he could find of mine out of the window. He called me creepy and said that if any of
No.
his friends knew
Oh
about
my
what I
god.
did, they'd never want to talk to us again.
So they're transphobic? Like, what do you mean?
Yeah.
Clearly he thinks this is a sexual thing, which so he's probably a chaser for one. Like,
Mhm. He kept asking if he was I kept asking if he was ashamed of me being trans. Why is it such a big deal when nobody noticed? And why would he compare me to a woman wearing makeup?
yes.
He kept telling me to get over
Because
it.
that was a particularly
Mhm.
insulting
Mhm.
comparison.
He kept telling me to get over it, that I know damn well that's not what he means, and that things will be better. I need to just respect his wishes.
Like he's completely respecting yours.
Yeah. After an hour of arguing in circles and him becoming more aggressive, he tried to push me at one point. I left for the night. I'm staying with my older sister for now. My sister thinks I wasn't in the wrong at first, but that I should have just left for the night after the initial argument, and that me going to his friend's place and trying to prove him wrong makes me the
No.
asshole.
Dude, those are your
No.
friends too at that point. Like,
She said they're his friends, and if I really didn't want to go out without wearing it, then I shouldn't have gone. I know it wasn't cool to directly go against his request.
no, it's
He can't
cool. It's
make
fine.
you
It
do
has nothing to do
anything.
with him.
And I went too far with the name calling, whatever. But his
Mm.
reaction was actually scary, yeah. And I'm rethinking our relationship because of it. What if his silent support of my identity has been indifference this whole time? How long has he thought I'm creepy and trying to show off just by being me?
Uh,
He's been texting me all day since this morning and keeps saying he was just drunk and that he's sorry and wants to talk it out in person. I am just having a hard time understanding if what I did was really that creepy and wrong. No. Or if he's overreacting. Yes. It's not like I went up to his friends like, "Hey, I have a fake dick in my pants."
honestly, I would be like, okay.
Yeah, I'd be like, "Sick, man."
Especially they, like I said, they know each other. Like these
Yes.
friends.
I just existed as I always do, but I had more fun because I felt more comfortable.
Yes, you.
So
Fuck
am
more
I the
you.
asshole for wearing my packer to my boyfriend's friend's house even though my boyfriend told me
Never,
not to?
never.
No.
Also, can I say my theory?
Yeah.
I'm wondering if the boyfriend's a bit of a chaser and
Mhm.
sees everything about the whole thing as a sexual thing for him only and doesn't like the whole social aspect. And that's why he's
Yeah.
seeing that all this as like, or you're flirting with my friends, like, because
Yeah.
that's all he really, like, I don't know.
And he did give some more detail in a comment, so I'm
Oh,
gonna
that's
read
cool, that's
this.
cool.
Thank you so much for all your advice. This is my first serious relationship, so I really appreciate the perspective. I know getting aggressive is a red flag and not something I should tolerate. I don't know what I'm going to do long term as of right now, but tomorrow my sister is taking me to get a bag so I can stay with her for a bit to decompress and figure things out. I am safe. A bit more context. He identifies as bisexual, but he's told me that I'm the only man he's ever been with. He has never shown insecurity around the idea of me having male genitalia before. I've worn it out in public when he has been around me and my friends, and he has never said anything or seemed uncomfortable. We have talked
The
about things like
hell?
internalized homophobia before, and he has always said that he's over it and he's just not as
Uh-huh.
outgoing about his sexuality as others. I never really had reason to question this until now. We've gone to gay bars to dance many times and aren't shy about experimenting in the bedroom. But now I'm worried he just wants the benefits of proximity to queerness without any of the risks or judgment that comes along with being fully
Yeah.
out. Yep.
Yep.
Again, I really appreciate everybody's honest advice and the resources some of you have shared. I don't have many queer friends, so I especially appreciate the trans people and partners of trans people chiming in. I've never been in a situation like this before. He's never been violent or even raised his voice at me like this. So I'm just really having conflicting feelings. I want to try and at least understand why he got so upset. I do not think I'll be able to get past him getting so aggressive with me, though. If we do talk about this, it will be over text or with my sister there. Thank you again.
Dude, one, break up with him. Two, he clearly
Yes.
has shit he needs to work through with the therapist.
Yep.
Like, very internalized, all kinds of bullshit.
No, literally. But yeah, I feel so bad for him, especially since this was his first relationship. Like,
Literally.
oh. And I'm glad you were able to get out before things got worse.
Oh my god,
Because
literally.
if he's showing those signs already, no,
You
he doesn't get another
Oh my god,
chance.
can you imagine if they like got married or something one
Yeah.
day?
And see, it
Yikeskis.
seems like so he's fine with everyone else but his own friends being around
Yes.
you having
Now,
it.
with that added context, I was like, he's fucking just. He's needs to go to therapy.
Yeah.
Like,
And I agree with what he said in the comment of like I think he just wants to be
mm-hmm.
proximity to the queerness without having to face the and I'm not saying,
Challenges.
"Oh, you need to face these horrible
No,
things,"
no, no,
but
no,
it's
no,
like
no, no.
it's this
He's
that's
using people to get
that's
the.
why white people using black culture is so bad because they get to
Yes.
have the the benefits
Yes.
without living life as a person of color.
Yes. Yes. He wants the best of both worlds.
And you're not Hannah Montana, bitch.
And honestly, she didn't even get the best of both worlds
No, she
because
didn't.
the world eventually knew that she was Miley Stewart.
True.
Miley Ray Stewart. Oh, my turn.
Yeah.
Okay, this one's from the best Redditor updates.
Okay.
Am I the asshole for not wanting my dad to walk me on my senior night since he won't let me move back in?
First off the bat, no, you're not the asshole.
Yeah.
We'll see where it goes.
Okay. So first off, I do feel bad about complaining about this. I'm just a middle class American teenager. It's not like I'm living in Gaza or anything like that. Listen, okay. Still, we can still complain about our life.
Yeah.
Uh, I'm 18, female, and a senior in high school. I have straight A's and a full ride to university next year. It's not my dream school, but I know I'll end up going there because the economy is terrible. And
Yeah.
while my parents are okay money wise, free is free.
Yeah.
My parents are divorced and remarried. My dad has been with my stepmom for a while, and my mom and stepdad have been with each other for 5 years. That's a long while.
Yeah.
A few months ago, I was diagnosed with a tick-borne disease, and I can't have red meat products. Aw,
Damn.
them ticks.
Yep.
Is that limes?
That's what I was guessing.
It's terrible, and I get so sick if I have anything. I miss steak. But a few weeks ago, the night before a dance, my dad was making dinner. I was at his house on one of the days I normally wouldn't be because my mom was out of town and I don't like staying alone. He made my little brother's favorite meal that I didn't know had beef stock in it. Just to clarify, since I never read the meal, I asked if it was okay to eat and he said yes. Later when I got sick, he checked the recipe again and felt terrible and admitted there was beef stock and forgot. That's obviously not his fault, but later when I got sick, we start fighting about the dance. Or when I was sick, we started fighting about the dance. I got super sick and had to miss my senior fall dance, which I know isn't
That
the end of the world,
sucks.
but it really felt like it was.
Yeah.
And I got into a fight with my dad. He called me spoiled and high maintenance and said,
Are you fucking kidding me?
and I know I said things like I hate him and he doesn't care about me and left to stay at my mom's. Kids say that.
Yeah.
Um, we fought before and I cooled off and went back to his house on my normal day and thinking we just apologized to one another like normal. Because it's just what parents and kids do.
Yeah.
But when I got there, he told me that he packed up my room into trash bags and that he wasn't going to take abuse from his
Are
child.
you okay, the dad was literally negligent,
Mhm.
knows this horrible illness thing that happens with red meat. The
Mhm.
least he could have done was double check.
No, literally. I thought he was joking, but he wasn't. I was crying a bunch and my stepmom was yelling at my dad. Oh, so even the stepmom knew it was
Wow.
fucked. That's not a common occurrence in these
No.
stories. Good on her.
Yeah.
She's probably a victim of his bullshit too.
Uh-huh.
Um, she gave me one of her credit cards and told me to ever call her if I needed anything, and I've
Oh.
been staying at my mom's ever since. So thank God for her, dude. Which isn't great. She and her husband kind of do their own thing, but I kind of feel like I bother them. I recently broke up with my boyfriend too, and he's been kind of bothering me, and I asked my dad to tell him to stop, but he told me I need to deal with my issues on my own. So I
That's
asked my
ridiculous.
stepdad, which was embarrassing because I don't know him very well, and I don't even know if he even fixed the situation. And he seemed annoyed until my mom finally talked to my ex. He finally left me alone, but now his friends keep messing with me online and at school.
Jesus.
My senior night for my team is this weekend. I wanted my dad there and told him I'd buy him lunch this past weekend to talk. I told him I knew that what I said was wrong and I wasn't trying to make excuses, but I was feeling so bad and was so upset about the dance, and him calling me high maintenance and spoiled also hurt.
Yeah, and I bet he didn't fucking apologize.
No, literally. He said he knew that emotions were high, but I was an adult now and actions
No,
had
she's not.
consequences. I get that, but if I was the first teenager to have a fight with her parents, I would understand. I'm a good kid. I have a scholarship and a job.
Oh wait, is she in college? Maybe she is technically adult, but
No, she just
still.
no, she's talking about how she's
Oh
graduating
yeah,
high school.
yeah, she's
Yeah.
still a fucking kid, bro.
Um yeah, it's bullshit. I have a scholarship and a job, and I know kids who have gotten DUIs and their parents still love them and let them live with them. He said he loved me, but I needed to learn consequences and that he'd still go to my senior night, but I told him don't bother.
Yeah.
I had once
Actions have
No
consequences.
shit. Yeah, literally. He told me if I didn't let him Oh, wait, no. I had wanted all 4 of them to walk me, but now I just kinda wanna walk myself. I don't feel supported by any of them and just want and just paid and want to leave. Um, he told me that if I didn't let him walk me on my senior night, I could kiss ever moving back in with him goodbye.
Okay.
Like, it kinda seemed like that wasn't in the cards anyways.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I told him that was fine. I was just so done trying to convince him that I was worthy of living in his house. If my parents weren't divorced, it wouldn't even be a question if I'm allowed to live with my own
Uh-huh.
dad. I'm fine with my decision. I have so many other things going on. My ex's friends are giving me problems. I'm playing like garbage anyways and will probably be benched soon, so it doesn't matter.
Mm,
Poor kid. My grandparents and even stepmom have called me and asked me to answer my dad's calls
no.
and talk to him
No, fuck him.
and have said that I've upset him. What a
Oh,
baby.
boo-hoo.
Yeah. I'm not trying to upset them, but I'm just not in a good place to deal with all this right now and don't want anyone there. There's a part of me that doesn't even want to walk that night. I don't blame you, honestly. Update 1. a little bit over a month later.
Okay.
My coach isn't a super nice guy or anything, but my ex's friends, the ones who've been harassing me, accidentally did so in front of him. Okay.
Okay.
So they were punished, and I was really hoping that that would be the end of it, but it wasn't. And a few days later, when I wasn't at school, they did something bad. I don't want to elaborate, but they were arrested.
Oh my
What?
god. So it's a good thing you weren't there.
Yeah, no shit. And the ones whose parents could afford to have them out on or have them out on bail, but I know two of them didn't get bailed out. I don't that was kind of weird. I don't think they worded that properly. Oh well. My ex wasn't there, but he got charged with something else. He's over 18 but still got bail, and they ended up dropping the charges on him. It might be my fault, no.
No.
I know it's stupid, but before it happened, I had deleted all of his messages because it was really stressful having them on my phone. My mom keeps pushing for them to get a warrant on the deleted messages, but I don't think it's going to go anywhere, and honestly, I don't even know if it would matter. A restraining order for all of them though, which is good.
You don't need to have a warrant. You can call your if it's you doing it, whoever pays for your phone bill, I'm assuming it's your mom, can call the company and request for
That's
all of your messages. It
true.
doesn't matter if it's deleted, it's on there.
It's true.
And if they got a warrant, that's what the police would be getting anyways. So you
Mhm.
can get that and then give it to them.
That's very true. Dakota with her fun facts.
Cuz a lot of the times you got to do the police's job.
Yes, sir. 'Cause unless it's like killing people, then they'll
White
do it.
people, then they'll care.
Yeah, that's true. There's a lady I'll call Gail. I don't. I don't know. There's a lady I'll call Gail. I don't know if she's a social worker or actually a cop, but she has been very nice and helpful. She told me that if they don't take plea deals, there will be multiple trials and I will have to testify at all of them. Oh god.
Oh,
I asked her when the trials would be because the school I'm going to is far away, but she said not to worry about that. I just don't want to be at my new life and have to miss classes or something. I also really don't want to have to testify and hope they don't take deals ever, or even if it means they won't be as punished as much. Like, I know they have rights, and that's allegedly still a constitution in America. I don't think that's. Eh. The idea of testifying at multiple trials makes me want to die.
yeah, but no, if they do take a deal, then you wouldn't have to testify.
Yeah.
So I think she worded that weird, but
I don't think that she understands really, but
that's
she's
okay.
18.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm not
that's
gonna
okay.
fuck with her. Um, I've seen making videos of people making fun of the women who testify for stuff like this too. Yes, that's
Yeah,
true. And I
sadly.
can't handle that. So I really hope they take okay, now they're saying she hopes they do take the deal. So I think she
Okay.
really just
Yeah,
got herself confused
yeah,
there. I guess if they could just combine all trials and I only had to testify at one, I'd be okay with doing that. But Gil said that's not likely to happen and not to get my hopes up. She wasn't mean or anything. She's just being realistic.
yeah. Because by association, it
Yeah.
wouldn't be a fair trial, and a lot of if
Yeah.
it depends.
My mom and stepdad have been really good about everything. Kind of shocking.
Yeah,
My stepdad and I don't know each other that well, but he broke down and apologized and said he blames himself and should have done more.
he shouldn't fully, but he definitely should have done more.
That's how I feel. I don't think he should blame himself. This is what she's saying. I don't think he should blame himself. I even told him that he's been like doing nice things for me a lot and making a lot of food that I like without me even doing anything in return. So I feel bad.
That's how it should
Yes,
be.
sir. My mom has been really nice and supportive, but I think she's taking all this a lot harder than I am almost. And that's annoying. Yeah.
Yeah,
That would be.
yeah.
Like she just randomly cries and it's annoying because nothing happened to her. I haven't said anything to her about it though. Like I don't need her acting like I'm still a kid and cutting up my food for me. I can do that. I haven't talked to my dad. I don't want to.
Yeah,
Understandable.
I wouldn't want to either.
The day before the party, I had begged my dad again to say something to one of them or to one of the guys' dads because they work together. Oh my
What?
god. He could have easily stopped this. What a
Jesus
dick.
Christ.
I know that's wrong, but I don't want to ever see or hear from him, so I blocked him. That's not wrong.
I would do the same thing.
I didn't even want him to know what happened. I know the police went into my mom's house to tell her and was kind of hoping that since I was over 18 that they wouldn't tell him. But since he was still my emergency contact, they did. I fixed that for the future. He talked to my mom, but she said I don't need to talk to him or even think
No.
about him right now.
Yeah.
Good. He sent a bunch of letters to my mom's house for a week or whatever it was every day, but now it's less often. I didn't read any, and my mom said she just set them aside for now. I told her she could throw them away, but I don't think she did. I mean, I am sure he feels bad, but I don't want to
He
hear him.
should.
Yeah, he should. But I don't want to hear him apologize or try to comfort
Nope.
me.
Nope.
I want his help before all of this, and to have tried to him or to have him try to have stopped it from happening, but he didn't do anything. So that's why I blame him and not my mom or my stepdad. They at least tried to do something before all this, even if what they didn't work. Hi, Katie. Um, I don't think I will forgive him. I know he's hurting, but I can't worry about his feelings.
No.
You can't, and you shouldn't.
No.
I know this sounds bad, but I'm not his only kid, and he has my brothers too. Like, I'm not stopping him from being a dad forever. Plus, I'm adult now, and I can choose who can and cannot
Yeah,
come for
and
me.
also, I
Yeah,
don't care if you were the only child.
that's a really good point. I agree with that wholeheartedly. Also, I like that she's using his words against him. She's an
Yep.
adult. I mean, even if she wasn't, she should still be able to choose. But still, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I have a therapist now. She's fine. I wish I could have a different one because her voice annoys me.
You should get a different one.
That's
There's nothing
completely
wrong with
fine.
that.
That
Some
is,
some people, you're humans.
I love that.
You need to find a fellow human that you vibe
I
with.
agree. She's, I don't think they'll let you change therapists because of that, though. They probably would.
Yeah.
They're for stuff like that. They're unless like they're in a shortage, like for stuff like that. Because obviously different therapists specialize in different things.
Yeah.
Um, I actually hate therapy to be honest. Most teenagers will,
Yep.
but it's helpful.
Mhm.
And wish my mom would stop making it a big deal that I go.
It is a big deal, but I understand why you're annoyed about
Yeah,
it.
that's kind of the thing. I don't want to tell her that it's kind of nice being the one in charge of my relationship with my dad, and not vice versa. That's probably bad, but it's true. It's not bad at all.
No, it's
That's
good.
completely
Yeah.
fair. Plus, I kind of have a I don't give a fuck attitude lately. You're probably depressed and
Mhm.
stressed. But and I probably would just say it to his face that I blame him and that this is his fault, which I know isn't fair. It is.
Yeah.
I also had to block my stepmom. She texted my aunt that it's nice just being them and their kids and not having my drama in her house. She was the
Fuck
nice one.
her.
Oh my god. The dad's the drama, honey. You even was well aware of that.
That's ridiculous.
Um, and it got back to me, so I'm just giving them what they want. Like, I
Mhm.
wonder if either of them actually ever really loved or cared about me. Maybe kicking me out when I was 18 was the plan all along, and that's why he did it over something so stupid. I honestly
Yeah,
have
that's
heard
what
of
I
that
was
happening
thinking.
before. And again, they have my brothers, so they're not missing out on anything. There's a lot of people who are going to say, "Well, I hate therapy, and I'm not a teenager," because a lot of people are watching
Yeah.
this right now,
I mean, yeah,
and
exactly.
I can't express enough
How
how
important it is.
how there's so many different forms of therapy. That was so cute. Oh my god, he's trying to play with your phone. There's so many different
Oh.
forms of therapy. There's so many different kinds of therapists, and the amount of times I'll hear someone go, "I got this kind of therapy for this, and it didn't help at all." I'm like, that's because that is like the exact wrong kind of therapy you
Yeah.
need. Like,
Yeah. Every brain is different.
and truly, sometimes therapists are like teachers and they're not a bad therapist, but they're just not the right therapist for you.
Yeah,
Just like a teacher.
exactly.
Not that there aren't bad teachers, because there are, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Um, sorry, I just want to make that little therapy note before I commented on the story. Fuck the dad.
Uh, yes. And the
The
stepmom,
stepmom disappointed me. Really
honestly,
had hope for that woman.
fuck all the adults in her family because she's going through all this trauma and then everyone's just leaving her.
Is that not like
I mean,
being a teenager?
not that I didn't experience that
Yeah,
already, but
that's so true.
my next story is also from Best of Redditor Update.
Ow.
And there's a trigger warning of predatory behavior and gaslighting. Me, 22 female, with my boyfriend, 23 male of 1 year. He's mad at me for leaving his birthday party, in quotations, party,
Mm.
early. First post, apologies for any grammar, spelling issues, and sorry for the wall of text. It's all good. My boyfriend and I have been dating for a little over a year. I'm an introvert with a lot of anxiety problems. I feel that. I'm seeing a therapist and I'm on medications, but some social situations are still really hard for me. My boyfriend is an extrovert and thrives on attention. So every now and then an issue arises because of our differences.
I don't know if I could date an extrovert for that reason.
Yeah, like a
Unless they
full
have other
on.
friends they can go and bother.
Yeah. I never ask him to avoid a situation for me. If he wants to go hang out with his friends and I don't, I tell him I'm not up for that today, but you should go see your friends.
Mhm.
Then I usually get guilt tripped into going. If I still refuse, he'll tell them that he's not coming because of me.
Oh my
It
god.
really makes me upset because I am not keeping him from going. I love when he sees his friends. He comes back energized and in a really good mood, and usually it gives me a little
Way to
space to
pin your friends
recharge.
against your
So
girlfriend,
I
by the way.
yeah, so I have energy as well. Yeah, that's ridiculous. Just so he can
Red
blame you.
flag.
Yeah.
Red
So
flag.
anyway, his birthday was on Wednesday and his friend Scott's birthday was on Friday. So they decided to set up a bar crawl with their friends for Saturday so they could celebrate together. I'm not big on the bar scene. Alcohol and food is so expensive. I don't dance. I don't like the noise and I don't like the crowd. And I've been under a lot of stress with work and school and was looking forward to the weekend to relax. I expressed this to him and told him I'd rather if we could celebrate on our own by going to dinner before he goes out with his friends. I told him I didn't want him to worry about me while he's enjoying his friends and that if I went, I know I wouldn't be the best company. He seemed bummed, but said okay. Well, we went to dinner last night for his birthday, and during dinner, he brings up that I don't know many of his friends, and it's really important to him that I go and meet his friends because they give him a hard time for never bringing me around, and they keep telling him I'm being controlling
Oh my
because he
god.
always misses things when I don't want to go. I explained that I don't intend for him to miss things, and I reminded him that I always tell him to go ahead and I've never asked him to stay home. I told him that I am an introvert and normally by the weekend I really need to charge my batteries, and that I know because he's an extrovert he recharges by going out with people. That's crazy.
I don't even understand.
I couldn't. I need time to be silent and just in myself, like,
By myself.
yeah. And this way we would both get what we want. And I admitted that I felt bad not really knowing his friends, but that it would be easier for me to meet 1 to 2 people at a time in closer one on one scenarios than to meet 15 plus in a crowded bar. And I said maybe once I know them better, going out would be easier. Yeah. But that I don't really like going out anyway, let alone when I'm surrounded by strangers. Well, he says that his friends never just hang out in small groups or one on one, and that they only ever go out because what the fuck are they gonna do sitting around the house together?
Yeah.
Hang out?
Yeah, I
Maybe?
don't be friends and chill, talk.
The same thing you do when you go out,
Yeah.
perhaps? And I didn't want this argument to ruin his day. I agreed I would join him for the bar crawl if it was so important to him. See, no, because he already agreed
I
to
don't
not doing that.
understand his
He's just guilt
obsession with
tripping
meeting
you.
her there because it's not even like
No.
a situation of like he needs an excuse to stay home because he doesn't feel like going out or
No!
he hates his friends. Like, I don't understand what is
No,
happening.
it literally doesn't make any sense. And it gets worse. He's just a horrible person. So we get there, and he goes up and is talking to like 6 of his friends, whom I've never met, and it's like he forgot I was there completely. After about 10 minutes of being ignored, I had to go up and introduce myself to everyone. And I come to find out there is no plan, and they don't even know that they want to start at this bar. They might walk somewhere else to start. Then his friend Neil, who I have met before, shows up, and I felt a little better. But it turns out Neil brought his underage 17
Oh,
female
oh, no, 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 no,
girlfriend,
no. Leaving immediately. I'm
yeah,
not getting caught with
who I
that. How can
haven't
I
met
support that
before,
either?
to a bar crawl. And they don't know what they're going to do with her. As if they
Bro,
didn't know
what
what
are
they
we
were
gonna
going
do
to be
with this
doing.
creep?
Yeah.
Like,
So Neil and boyfriend tell me that me and her can go to a restaurant and bond while they drink. I told boyfriend I was not comfortable with that and I asked that he figure out what the plan is going to be. We'd already been standing outside for 45 minutes with me in super painful high heels. Was only planning on dinner, not going from bar to bar. So he takes Neil and they go in the bar to find the rest of his friends and sort out a plan so both me and Neil's girlfriend could be involved. He was gone for another 30 minutes. I
What?
was about to go in after him when he comes out and he tastes slash smells like he's been drinking the whole time. They bought me
Mm.
shots. I couldn't say no. I asked what was going on and he said he still doesn't know, but that I should just go to the restaurant with Neil's girlfriend because they want to go to another bar in the area and go dancing and he knows I don't want to dance.
What the
Yeah, so
fuck?
you don't want her there.
I'm so confused.
Mhm. At this point, I am an anxious wreck. I'm frustrated and confused and upset, and Neil's girlfriend is looking super slighted. I ask if she would just rather get a ride home than go sit around waiting for them, and she said yes. I told Neil and boyfriend that we were going home, and they were both like, fine, bye, and went back in the bar. So I took Neil's girlfriend back to her house, and she thanked me and apologized. Apparently, Neil had told her they were going to a birthday dinner, not a bar crawl. I told her, "No worries," and I'm sorry they were both being dicks. I went home. I texted boyfriend to let him know I was safe and asked him to text me when he got home so I'd know he got home okay. Instead, he texts me that I ruined his birthday party and he doesn't understand why I can't have fun and go with the flow. I texted back and said, "We'll talk about it when we both
Wait,
get
but
some
can
sleep."
I be honest? She kind of did
Yeah,
because she did everything he asked,
exactly.
which was leave.
Uh-huh. But now I don't even know what to say to him. I'm hurt and upset, and I don't know if I'm just in the wrong here. No. Or if he fucked up. Yeah, he did.
I don't even understand him.
Yeah, I don't understand why he made such a big deal out of me coming if he was going to treat me like a third wheel, or why he'd try to get me to babysit his friend's girlfriend if he wanted me to stay and hang out.
You just want like a woman to parade
Yeah.
around?
I half wonder if he just wanted a ride from me, and that's why he would have been fine with me
Uh-huh.
waiting around in a restaurant till he was ready to go home.
Oh my god.
Okay.
He wants a designated driver.
Yeah. So this is the update the next day. So boyfriend came over and we sort of talked. I say sort of because he had a major attitude the whole time and was really dismissive and generally crappy.
Don't doubt that.
We said hi and I thanked him for coming over and said that last night was really bothering me. And he said he was really annoyed and upset that I felt the need to leave his party instead of staying and celebrating
Wait, no,
when
no, no,
I
no, no.
agreed to.
No, 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 no. That's not what happened.
So I said, "I'm sorry you feel upset, but the original agreement was for us to have dinner together and you to spend time with your friends after. I wasn't comfortable going in the first place, and then when we got there, you didn't introduce me to anyone and spent an hour ignoring me to talk to everyone else and go do shots while I waited with Neil's girlfriend outside for you to figure out a plan that could include her."
Yeah, he's making it sound like they were just like together the whole night and then she just randomly stood up and went
Yeah.
home.
You and Neil expected me to babysit his girlfriend once you realized she wouldn't be able to get into any of the bars. I don't know why he brought her, but it was tactless, and then it was even worse that you both wanted me to go sit in a restaurant for however long to keep her out of the way. How can I celebrate your birthday with you if I'm watching a 17-year-old somewhere other than where you are?
A child.
He said I did fine introducing myself to people and that he just got excited to see his friends and forgot about me, but that I don't need him right there next to me to have a conversation with people, and that the plan was for him and Neil to join us at the restaurant after an hour or so, which he never said, but still isn't cool in my opinion.
No.
I reminded him that everyone went outside and he and Neil left me and Neil's girlfriend outside together, so how could I have talked to anyone anyways? He said I could have come inside and that Neil's girlfriend would have been fine being alone
Oh
outside.
my god.
I told him that was a really poor and unfair way to treat her and that she deserved
And
better.
dangerous.
And then he went off on me about how
Leaving a 17-year-old girl on
mhm
the
outside a
streets.
bar
Yes.
about how I started shit between her and Neil because they were fighting over text all night after we left. I said their fight is their business. He shouldn't have
Yeah,
brought
what the
her
fuck?
and expected other people to look after her.
Does he think that the fight wouldn't probably have occurred with or without?
Thank you. He then accused me of just enjoying the drama and started on how he just wants to be able to see his friends without it being an issue. I told him he was the one who made an issue and stated for what has to be the billionth time that just because he wants to go out doesn't mean I need to be there, and that he has got to stop using me as an excuse for why he's not going out or not enjoying himself, because I have literally never asked him to stay home when he's wanted to go out. He said that going out with huge groups of people is a big part of his life and he's not going to give it up. I told him he doesn't need to give it up.
Yes,
I didn't expect him
he is
to.
having conversations with an imaginary
Yes,
person.
but that I am not comfortable with joining him and it should be okay for me to enjoy a night to myself while he goes out with his friends. And then he asked me what's the point of being together if I don't want to be a part of his life. And I told him I don't know anymore, that I did want to be a part of his life, but that life doesn't have to be either or. And he's the one who keeps excluding me from it when I don't act exactly like he wants me to. I
Mhm.
reiterated that I would like to know his friends in a closer, more relaxed setting, and that I would be okay working up to bigger situations, but that at the end of the day, I'm an introvert and I am never going to get the same rush that he does when we go out in a massive group. He kept bringing it around to the fact that he stays home for me and that I need to reciprocate. I said again that I am willing to compromise and work up to going on bigger outings. He said that isn't good enough. Finally, I said,
Do what I
I'm
say.
I'm sorry that things aren't good enough if they don't go exactly your way, but my thoughts and feelings and experiences are just as valid as yours. I've tried to compromise and be reasonable. I've tried to give you everything I can, but if we're a year in and it's not good enough and you don't feel like I'm a part of your life, maybe it's just not meant to be. And he got really cold and said, "Wow, that's how it's going to be? What the
Oh
fuck
shit.
ever. You're not worth it. I'm done."
Like he wasn't
And he
essentially saying the
left.
same thing.
So I guess that's that then. I'll give you the one final update of just like what's happened in the
Yeah.
time since then. Um so she's gonna this is answering something that was asked a lot in the comments. What did you ever see in this guy? How did you get together? How did you last a year with
Yeah.
him? We grew up together, went to elementary and middle school at the same time. He was always popular and I was a weirdo, but he was always friendly and fun and he'd be flirty with me sometimes and I never knew how oh, and I never knew how to respond because I was always worried it was a joke. When he showed interest in me after high school, it felt like a dream come true. He played the whole "it's finally our time to be together" narrative. What?
What?
He was charming and fun and really chill at first. He started showing his true colors about 6 months in, but I waved it off as temporary stress and thought he'd come back to normal, but he just got worse. What the fuck is up with Neil being a predator? Why didn't you comment about that in the post?
Yeah.
She said, "He absolutely is slash was. I don't know. That friendship went away with my ex." My more pressing issue in the post was my own deteriorating, abusive, manipulative relationship. I made my opinion known to Neil multiple times that she was too young. She had a shit home life and a lot of trauma and felt a lot more mature than she really was.
That's usually who they
Uh-huh.
target.
He was extremely immature. The whole thing was gross, and I still feel bad she ever dated him. I don't know what either of them are up to now, but they didn't stay together long after this, if I remember correctly. What is your ex up to now? He has 3 kids by 2 different mothers. The youngest two are only a few months apart in age. I found out via a
Oh.
mutual's gossip a couple years ago that he did some fake polyamory bullshit for a while, where it was basically just him cheating on his girlfriends with each other. His friends thought it was on the up and up. His girlfriends had no idea. So while he was
Wow.
parading them around in front of his friends didn't say shit about it. Wild. The girlfriend slash baby mama he was on the on and off from basically the time we broke up was strung along for years with the promise of eventual marriage, and he told her he wanted to have kids before giving her a real engagement ring.
What?
What? He had given her a gaudy ass promise ring, age 25, a promise ring, like a teenager. So naturally, she popped 2 out and he never followed through. Also, it's really funny that people in the comments compared him to a car guy because he absolutely was. Is question mark. I have no idea what he's up to these days and I couldn't care less. If he's miserable, he deserves it. If he's happy, he doesn't deserve it, but good for him anyways. It doesn't affect me. What are you up to now? I met an incredible man by happenstance and everything clicked together. We've been married 5 years. He is extremely emotionally intelligent and super understanding and respectful. He can cook. He does his part to take care of the house. We both snuggly homebodies most of the time, but we have our own hobbies and friends we see semi regularly, both independently and together. And the sex is off the charts. I bagged a frickin' unicorn. We don't always agree.
Andy's a unicorn?
Mhm. Neither of us is a perfect person, and sometimes we make mistakes, but we're always a team and we find solutions together. Also, he brought with him a bonus daughter whom I absolutely love. I always wanted to have a child, but pregnancy freaks me out. Now I have the blessing of loving a child as my own without the trauma of childbirth, and she's incredible. My relationship with her mom is civil, approaching friendly. There have been some rough patches for me over the years. A few members of my immediate family died during COVID lockdowns, and my
Aw.
mother disowned me because I tried to heal our relationship, and she would rather abandon me than talk to me.
Oh.
I've suffered intense grief at times, depression, but through it all, I've had so much gratitude for my steady rock of a husband, my sunbeam of a daughter, our three fuzzy hell beasts, and a home we share together. Life is chaotic more often than not, but at the end of the day, it's still so good. Every night I go to bed thanking my lucky stars and hoping it never ends.
What a sweet
I
ending.
know.
Yeah, here's the thing. I really feel like if your lives are like not um compatible, then it's gonna be a hell of a fight to keep that relationship together. Not that I'm saying don't date people who aren't your exact copy, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Um, but obviously him being a cunt is a huge part of it
Mhm.
too. Like,
Yeah, an entitled little prick.
yes, if he was willing to work with her, obviously that could have been fine.
But he wasn't. He wanted everything his way, especially since she did what he wanted. Nothing would have been good enough. He literally ditched you, girl.
He wanted someone to be mad at.
Yup.
And he's gonna go through life being like, man, these women are crazy.
Yeah,
And
but
that's the
it's him. He's
craziest
the
part.
walking red flag.
Yes. This is from the subreddit
What?
This is from the subreddit relationship advice.
Okay.
My mom, 47F, wants me, 19F, that means female babes, to give her a second chance to fix our relationship after
Mm.
she let her husband's daughter bully me throughout my childhood.
Ooh.
And I'm torn. I 19F was 2 when my parents divorced. They shared 50-50 custody of me, which means I spent equal time with my mom at her house and with my dad at his. When I was 5, my mom met her husband and his daughters who were 1 years old and 1 year younger than me. He had shared custody with their mom, and during their 2 years of dating, we went to lots of places together so that we could all bond. At this time, I told my mom I felt like I was being excluded by his daughters, and it didn't feel like we were sisters. My mom told me that my shyness was talking, and she promised that they loved me and that we'd become sisters over time.
Mhm.
During the wedding, her husband's daughters pushed me into the drinks
Oh
table
my
and
god.
stepped on my dress when we were asked to take a photo together. They stepped in front of me so I couldn't be seen.
Jesus Christ.
When it was time for a photo of my mom and her husband and the three of us, they refused to stand in the middle with me. I think I spent most of the wedding in tears, and by the end of the night,
Oh.
my mom realized I was not getting over it super fast, and she told me not to stress because they were struggling with the wedding, because their mom wasn't happy, and we'd be back to normal when it was all over. But normal meant they walked out of the room when I came in, or they made fun of me for things like my hair being frizzy, or because I had to take extra reading due to my learning disability.
Oh.
Great.
Screw them.
It also meant they would exclude me from games with kids in the neighborhood,
Fuck
and
them, bro.
when we were set up to play games together, they would refuse to share with me.
Mm-mm.
They used to argue with their dad over sitting next to me at dinner in the car. They would actually lean into each other and away from me and would tell me not to touch them. My dad stepped in a lot and helped me, but my mom would not listen to him. He tried to change the custody days around so I wasn't there when the girls were, but the judge refused to grant that.
The fuck?
One time I got back to him and they had stuck 5 pieces of hair in my gum.
I know what you meant.
5 pieces of gum in my
Charlie,
hair.
walk away from the bags,
Which I
brother.
did to myself one time and learned my lesson because it was impossible getting it out of my hair.
Yeah, you just gotta cut it. Charlie!
Other things they did was mess with, break, or hide my stuff, and they would steal stuff that they knew I really liked. The younger girl stole my favorite dress and gave it to one of her friends.
Oh my god!
They would spill drinks on my homework when I was almost finished, and they even did it to my laptop when I had almost all my assignment done, and it was always intentional. Their dad would never wanted to hear me talk about his daughters, and my mom would keep telling me it was going to be fine and that they loved me, but just had a hard time showing it.
Yeah, I'll say.
Interesting. My dad brought that up in court, and it was still not enough to get full custody of
What
me
the
or
fuck?
change the days that I was there. What apparently did make a difference was my age and the fact that they locked me out of the house without my cell phone or anything when my mom and their dad were away for a weekend at a wedding. It was raining and I had to sleep out there and
Oh
everything.
my
A neighbor
god!
saw me the next morning and she let me into her house and I had to call my dad that way. Between that and my age when it happened, I was allowed to just outright live with my dad.
Good.
My mom cried at the time and asked to see
Oh,
me for
fuck
lunch and
her.
stuff, but I told her no.
Yeah.
Good. And told my dad to tell or and my dad told her to go fuck herself.
Hell
Good.
yeah. Hell, A plus, dad.
Yes. She went quiet for a few years and has now apologized and asked me for a second chance to have a relationship with her.
No.
But I don't know. She let me down so bad that even if she is sorry, I don't know that I will ever be able to forgive her, trust her, or want her in my life. No,
Nope.
screw her. Oh my
Mm-hmm.
god. Like that literally makes me irate.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh. Oh my god, dude. These types of stories make me that type of mad where I just don't even know what to do. Like with myself.
Literally.
Like I just want to beat these characters up.
Yeah,
Because
that
they're
was ridiculous.
like, oh my god.
And it's like, no, because you don't care about your daughter.
Anyone who puts a partner over their own child, instant red flag.
Yup.
Even if it was someone I was dating, if they
Mhm.
put
Yeah,
me above their kid, oh my god.
I'd be
Not
done.
that I date someone with a kid, but you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
And I totally get if you eventually want to try to have a relationship with her again.
Mhm.
Like, I'm
Oh
not
yeah, I'm
gonna
not in
say
control of your
no.
own thing.
I
I'm
know
just
she's
saying
your
don't feel
parent and you
ashamed
make
to
it
not.
hard, but yeah, and also
No pressure.
proceed with caution if that's something you do
Yes, cuz
want to do.
I can't imagine much would change.
Because I'm sure I'm sure there's a reason why she's all of a sudden reaching out. See why that
That's
is.
a good
She
point.
probably wants something.
That's a good
Even if
point.
it's not like financially, physically, she wants something. Emotionally, she
Yeah.
wants something.
Cuz here's the thing. People like that, like her sisters, need someone to hate. Like, and once she's gonna be gone, who are they probably gonna move to? The mom.
Yep. Um, so this is the last story of the episode.
Episode
We want answers.
answers.
This is from the subreddit Am I the Asshole? Am I the
Oh,
asshole for not allowing my niece to serve herself during a family dinner? I tried posting this a while back and then was going to let it go as the frustration died down a bit, but we had a family dinner Saturday and the issue came back up again. Here's some background. Brother in law has a 15-year-old daughter, B, from outside their marriage. Never once denied her. She's his firstborn. B's been in our lives since she was a baby. Love 'em all to bits, so no bias when I say B's spoiled. The biggest problem is B has a huge issue wasting food. She will load up her plate, eat less than 30%, then throw the rest in the trash every time. I brought this up to my sister and brother in law multiple times. Nothing's done. I have no issue with her eating as much as she can, but she overloads her plate, then throws what's left in the trash.
oh my god, my dad does that.
That's so
It
annoying.
is. And
What?
I don't be so like, it's like that, or like I'm eating less because of.
Yeah. When I brought up this during family dinners, her parents excused it as her not liking leftovers, and that at least she cleans her plate, throwing what's left in the trash and rinsing her plate to put in the sink. I asked why don't they pack it up as leftovers for themselves and was told, "We'll do that from now on." They didn't.
I was gonna say that. I highly doubt that.
The dinner before last, I organized everything. I usually do. And when we sat down for dinner, I handed my niece a plate. She said, "Oh," and took the plate. I told her she can always get seconds once she's finished. A day after, I got a text from my sister saying I humiliated my niece because she was the only teenager who was not allowed to make her own plate, and that I treated her like she was greedy. I don't mind her taking as much as she can eat. In fact, at one point, the family was worried she had an ED and was loading her plate to mask how much she was actually eating, but it
Mhm.
wasn't that. She eats, but she's also not overeating. She just overloads her plate and wastes what's left. She even did the same thing with the cake, which I didn't serve her. Took two slices to start, ate one slice, scraped the frosting off the other slice, and threw the remaining cake in the trash. Not wasting food is something that was greatly instilled to all of us as kids, so my reaction is just instinctual. This last dinner, I said nothing, but my brother in law kept making passive aggressive comments anytime any of their kids went into the kitchen to get something. Even drinks, like, "Did you ask your uncle first? Make sure your uncle is okay with that. Make sure you
Oh my
don't take
god.
more than you're allowed," and bullshit like that. I didn't want to talk to him and start something, so I asked my sis, and she said, "Well, that's what you wanted, right?"
No.
It has never been about permission. Now I feel like they're
No one's
making me
listening.
the bad
No
guy
one is listening to
to
this
my nieces
person.
and nephews. Yeah. So, honest question from an outside perspective, was I the asshole in this situation? Absolutely not.
No, here's the thing. I don't it should just be as easy as being like, "Hey, can you take less food?"
Yeah, and it seems like that has been. It's like
Yes.
she's not a fucking 5-year-old, she's
No.
15.
Mhm. Exactly. She can
And
hear.
it's not like they're at the brother-in-law's house and he's trying to do that. They're all coming to his house where
Yes.
he's probably bought
Yes.
and prepared everything from his own money.
Oh my god, and it's this type of family where it's like if you were to disappear, they'd be fucked probably. Like they probably rely on this guy more than they
Yes.
know, and
Yes.
that's the thing. Like, oh my
And
god.
it's like, okay, yeah, I didn't mean to humiliate her, but she should feel embarrassed.
Yes, like
Not
it's
for getting the
no,
plate brought to her, for thinking it's okay to
just like
throw away that much food.
this isn't just like a random like he's deciding to shame her for no reason. Like
No.
and it's like everyone's choosing to completely miss the point.
Yeah. No,
I
it's ridiculous. No, it's been like, "Okay, then you're bringing the food next time. She can throw away your food."
I honestly, if I was him, I'd be like, yeah, you feed yourselves then. I don't
Yeah.
know.
You can host next time. I'm not hosting anymore.
And he'd get called an asshole for that. And I don't know. It to me, it's
Yep.
just like, why is it on him?
Yep.
I don't know.
It's
It is, it
ridiculous.
annoys me. I'm gonna find them.
Yes. Well, okay, guys.
That was the final story
Yeah, we
of
hope you
episode 4
enjoyed this episode.
of
High
High Cognition.
cognition. Let us know if you have any topics you want us to cover in the future, like any themes.
Or questions. I'll
We want
answer them.
answers.
Answers.
But yeah, so see you guys.
Bye.
Bye.